And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous sweet. Just say, me who the America dynamic what Friday. I will listen for me. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous sweet. Just say, me who the America dynamic what Friday. I will listen for me. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous sweet. Just say, me who the America dynamic what Friday. I will listen for me.
Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon to you, wherever you are watching from. If you are here, I know it's late, but I need to get this in. All right. So welcome aboard. Let's do this quick. Today we are only broadcasting on Facebook. We are only broadcasting on YouTube. Sorry, Facebook is having some issues with my account, and we are praying to resolve it. So I'm only on YouTube. Is it this way? Okay. So, guys, it's very simple. As you saw the ad, it's about the webinar. It's our Friday mix. I know it's very late, but let's do this quick. It's about the webinar that is coming. I've always said it. This journey is not for the faint-hearted. It is not for the weak. It is not for those who are not ready to take up challenges. So if you're on this page or you are watching this video, whatever time you're watching it, then you should understand that teaching in America is not for those who want to go to farm and come and sleep. All right? It's a whole journey, it's a whole job, it's a whole business on its own. It's a different constituency on its own altogether. The behavior of the constituents are different. It's a whole country on its own. The education sector in America is a whole country on its own. The attitude, the vibes you get in the classroom are not the ones you are used to from your foreign countries, whether you are in Africa or you are in Jamaica or you are from the Philippines. Okay, it's a different culture and a different thing altogether. All right, understanding it will help you to at least ease your cultural shock, ease your pain a little bit. All right, not understanding it will increase your anxiety level. It will increase your depression. In fact, it will cause so much pain in your heart and your mind. Is that okay? So we've taken this upon ourselves to do this for everyone that has been approved and that is coming to the US this year and any other year. All right, and we'll keep doing it just to make sure that everyone is straight up. You need to get certain insights, link up with certain people that are already here, certain teachers that are already here, understand how the system works beyond the classroom, understand the financial system here, understand the security system, try to understand the housing system, understanding how police works and all that. Mm? Understanding how everything works is one thing that you cannot do in a day.
It's right here.
You cannot do in a day. So we have decided that we are going to organize these webinars in order to help people navigate this particular path. In fact, it is not a how do we call it, one cap fit all approach. No, we are not just going to tell you the old things that you know. Brenda, the resource personnel, myself and other seasoned teachers who are coming to be part of these webinars have been in the US for a long time. I myself, I have 5 years under my sleeve. Most of them, so do I have to pass it? And most of the resource personnel have been here for 7 years, 8 years, and a whole lot. All right. So they actually know the back and forth of this whole thing that we are talking about. You need people to work with you. You need people to guide you. You need people to tell you, don't do this, do this. If you see this situation, treat it this way. If you encounter this, just know that it is this. Okay? You need people to be able to tell you that. You need people to be able to work with you in that particular path. So that is why we are organizing this particular webinar. It's a paid webinar, guys. It's a paid webinar. It's not for free. All right? It's not for free. You pay, you come, we teach you, we work with you. And in fact, there will be a lot of networking as well. If you are coming to teach science, we should be able to connect you to some science teachers who will give you what we call the starter pack. Something to ease your, your first 1 month, your first 3 weeks, your first 2 months, how do we call it? In the classroom. Okay? It eases you into the whole culture. You have some lesson notes, you have some links where to go to, what to look for, what, when, and all that. Then we also give you some structures that, hey, if you get to any school and this, because there is a general perception about all the schools, there's a general thing that runs through all the schools. We give you that, then we can give you specifics, because every state is unique in the United States. Not every state does the same thing. So you may have 4 different teachers in 4 different states, and if each of them gives you their, let's say, their science lesson, it may be different. So it is easier if, let's say, you are going to Missouri, you are going to Arizona, and you have a teacher there who can give you, say, oh, okay, in this state, this is what we do. It will help you a lot. All right. So that is part of the thing that we will be doing. It is part of it. All right. It is part of it, of what we will be doing, as much as what you want to know. So I will encourage all of you. I will encourage all of you to register and be part of this particular webinar. It is going to be fun. Those who were part of the first webinar, we did a first one already, and this is the second batch that we are doing, will tell you there are things I cannot say on this little app. I always tell you, both the blue app and the red app, I cannot say. There are things I cannot say there. There are things we will share with you that are backroom conversations. You know how you have bedroom conversations. We call it the backroom conversations. Those are the realities we will hit you with. Please share this video, because I'm not broadcasting on Facebook. Please make sure you share it to your links on Facebook and other places. All right. We are only doing YouTube right now. So those are the dynamics. You need to be able to understand how these things work. And they will tell you, those who came will tell you that, hey, the conversations are deep. Yes, there are truths that we will tell you. These are not lies. We are not going to lie to you. There are truths that you hear that you are like, whoa, yes. I cannot share it here like this, but I need to tell you behind the scenes and other experiences from other teachers. And these are not just your regular teachers, these are seasoned teachers. These are science and math teachers, all right, who have walked this path for so many years. Mr. John, you guys know Mr. John already. Let me put the ad on the page again. You know Mr. John already. Mr. John has been on this page. He's a friend to this page, and he's a seasoned person. He has been here for 8 years. I have been here for 5 years. Mr. Fori has been here for the past 3 years. In fact, Mr. Fiano is here, and he's been here for the past 8 years or so as well. And these people have transitioned. They've seen it all. Talk about classroom management. Talk about all the dynamics. Talk about the pain. Talk about the crying. Talk about the extra activities that are happening. They've seen it. All right. You talk about anything, they have already experienced it. So they are going to help us to also start well. Look, what is the point in making certain mistakes when others have walked the same path already? It is much easier to walk in their path, to walk in their steps, so that you don't make and commit certain blunders. Is that okay? So for me personally, I will encourage all of you, if you know a teacher, listen, if you know a teacher that is ready to come to the US, if you know somebody who has been approved as a teacher to come to the US to teach, pass on this video to them, pass on the flyer. The flyer is on my Facebook page. Yes, and I've shared it on so many places. I'm going to share it on the YouTube as well. Send it to somebody. Call them. Tell them, hey, it is time. Register for this webinar. And we made it very cheap. Very cheap. For the kind of things we are going to give you, close to 3 hours, it's just $30. I made it very simple, $30. $30, I don't think if you keep it to yourself, it will make you rich. And if you use it for this webinar, it's not going to make you die, or it's not going to make you go hungry. So just make sure you commit time and money to it. This is the process that demands time and money. If you don't have time, forget about it. You are going to struggle. Like some people have struggled, and they have gone back to their home countries. We came with a lot of people. Some have gone back. Yes, we all came with a lot of people. When I came 5 years ago, I came with a lot of people. Some have gone back because they cannot stand the pressure. They cannot stand the culture differences and the culture shock. Is that okay? So we are putting all these things together in order to help our people, in order to make sure that you guys step in right. You step in comfortable. I mean, you walk in the classroom and you are comfortable about what you are going to teach. You are not scared. You are not confused about what these students are going to ask you, or where do I start, or how do I even start? What are your starters? I mean, you wake up in the morning, you are like, what am I going to say? What kind of worksheet am I going to give these students? What kind of work? How am I going to organize my lesson notes, my lesson plans? The smart board that they use to teach, how do I operate it? Where do I sit? How to go about all these things is a big deal for a lot of us, especially those of us coming from countries where we are not used to these resources. All right, so we will be doing all that, and there will be financial tidbits. Look, America is a country meant for all of us to thrive. You can make it in America, and America can also make you. Two things: you can either make it, or the country will make you, because the opportunities here are thousands and one. The opportunities are not limited. There are limitless opportunities in this country. How to harness it, taking advantage of it, in quotes, right? How to be able to take advantage of it is a very... Are they closed? What is the time?
It says they close at
8 p.m. 5 p.m.
I think so. Yeah, let me go.
Because when some of us came, it was a huge hurdle for us to cross. All right? A lot of us entered classrooms and we looked like we had no clue what to do, even though we are trained teachers. Have they closed? Okay, all right. So let me park. Am I supposed to park here or that side?
This is handicaps.
Okay, let me turn around. We walked to the classrooms and we didn't even know what to do. Students are looking at you, and it seemed like, I mean, we look really confused. So much confused. I think we can go.
Can this pack right
No, we cannot park there. I think we can go back that way. Some of us entered the classroom and we looked so much confused about what we are going to do, you know. And it's not that we are not good teachers. We are good teachers. Is that okay? Huh?
Isn't this for
I don't know. We are good teachers. You are a good science teacher. You are a good math teacher. But we enter the classroom not having the necessary and the requisite knowledge of how to manage these things or how to manage these kids in a new environment. So that was the hurdle for us to cross. And it took us years, it took us months to master the craft of teaching these American students. And that is what we want to make easy for you guys. That is what we want to make simple for you guys. All right. So putting these things together is the reason why we say, hey, why should our people come to suffer? Why should they come and be struggling with basic stuff, understanding the culture and all those things, how to interact with parents, how to make sure that your administrators are okay with you and all that. This webinar has come to stay. It's not going to go away. We are not stopping now. Every year we'll keep doing it. And even if you come in, we'll still have support systems for you. Imagine you walk in and there's somebody you can call. You are so frustrated at the end of the day. That you can pick a phone and call somebody and vent. Just come and vent on them. At the end of the day, you feel okay as a teacher. Or else you'll be depressed and you may want to go back to your home country. Because of what? Comfort. Okay? Because they'll make the life very uncomfortable for you. So this webinar is here to actually help everyone. So if you know a teacher, so long as they are coming to America this July, let them join this webinar. Tell them Mr. John Adinira is coming. He's a science teacher. I am there as a math teacher. Mr. Fori is going to come as a math teacher. And we have Mr. Fiano, who is also a science teacher, but his specialty is in finance. And you get certain tidbits that will blow your mind. You are like, some of you, by the time you are done with the program, you'll be millionaires. All right? Because you can tap on all the opportunities in the system to become great. And your partners, if you are coming with a partner, they will have the opportunity to do so many things. All right? So it is not just about teachers. It's about the whole squad, family, especially if you're coming with a family. How your children can take advantage of certain opportunities in the system. There are so many avenues for our kids to blossom and to become great. This is the time to know where to go. In fact, some people come, you don't even know that you can, as a J1, as a teacher in America, a foreign teacher, you can buy a house. No, some people don't even know that. How do you do it? We are going to walk you through certain parts and all those things. All right. So guys, I'm going to end this video here. Share this video. Make sure you share it on your Facebook page, on so many places. Let as many teachers who are ready and who are willing to learn come and join this. All right. I'm not going to stress on it so much, but I know the serious ones will do justice and they will register. I need you to register. If you make payments, send me a screenshot as evidence and I'll communicate with you what to do next. All right. If you make payment to the telephone number on the flyer, send me a screenshot and I will follow up with you on the next steps to take. All right. So guys, I'll leave you here. Remember to share the flyer, share this video, and make sure everyone gets it. All right, make sure everyone gets it. And I believe we'll be doing great. Alrighty. I'll see you when I see you. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed evening. And let's interact again. Bye-bye.